My lip combo of the day. Oh, I've just been loving these like orangey pinky colors for my lips. This is from U Beauty and this is the Plasma Lip Compound in Color Lady. And the thing that I really like about this is that it is super moisturizing. It's not like plumping or anything weird like that, so it's very comfortable, but yeah, I really like it. Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just want to preface by saying I'm sorry. I know this is going to be one of the most annoying COS videos that I've ever put out, but I still think it'll be fun. So the reason I say this is going to be annoying is because if you can get your hands on any of these pieces that I'm about to share with you, you are one lucky duck. Everything I'm sharing is from their latest Runway collection. I think they do it twice a year. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think they have like a spring, summer, and then fall, winter. So this one would be for next season. So this is like the spring, summer one. And yeah, basically they have it during like New York Fashion Week, for example, which just happened a couple of weeks ago in New York. And I normally don't think much of it, to be honest, because I love COS. It's one of my favorite brands, but the Runway stuff, I don't know, it's just never really like called to me. And also it's very, very difficult to get because it sells out so quickly. But this year I just lucked out, I guess, and I just happened to be on the website like the day of the show and the day they dropped everything. And I picked up 4 different pieces that I want to share with you all because I actually think they're really cool and really wearable. And that is the one nice thing about COS is that although they have a runway show, which honestly I think is great, I think it's really lovely for their design team to be able to like flex their creative muscles a little bit more than they would with their like standard kind of ready to wear items. They also do this thing called like COS Atelier throughout the year where they'll have like special, more unique, high priced items. So I like that they give their design team that ability to kind of be creative and explore. So I'm all about that. But compared to other, designer brands that have runway shows, these are you can purchase them like basically right after the runway show happens, and B, they're very wearable, even though they're a little more on the avant-garde side. I mean, none of this stuff is stuff that I couldn't just wear out and about in New York and fit in perfectly. So I do love that about COS runway stuff. So let's jump right into it. So the first piece is going to be so great for fall and for winter. And this is actually the one piece that is still currently available on the website. So you might still be able to get this. Again, I'm going to link everything, but if the link isn't working for some reason or yeah, sorry in advance if it's sold out, but this is a Chenille knit funnel neck sweater. And I love chenille. I haven't thought about chenille in a long time. I think it was really like a 90s fabric. We used to have little chenille blankets on chairs and stuff in my house growing up, and it just makes me kind of think of that. But I love that it's kind of like almost like a velvet fabric, except for that it's way softer and I think a little more breathable than velvet. And I love everything about the cut of this. I love that it's got the beautiful high neck. I love where the sleeves hit. I love where it falls on the hip. I just think everything about this is cut so beautifully. The only thing I'm sad about is that I did not get the matching leggings, and I really wish I would have. I put in an alert to be notified if they ever come back in stock, but who knows? Because honestly, this is like the most 90s throwback of an outfit I can think of, and I just think it would be so freaking cozy in the winter time to just wear this lounging around the house. Or I like how they've actually styled it as well. On the website, they have it with a pair of loafers and be cute with like a big oversized blazer or something, like a big scarf. I am just over the moon with this top, so I will definitely be keeping this. And I got it in a size small because again, I do like my sweaters and things to be a little more on the oversized realm of things, but I think this is just a really, really beautiful sweater. It also comes in a steel color, like a dark kind of charcoal gray. Didn't love that as much, obviously love the black, so yeah, but it looks like that, again, it's still available on the website, so this might be the one thing that you can actually get your hands on, which is great because I think it's a great thing. And it was $259 USD. So that's the other thing you'll notice is that a lot of the COS runway stuff is more premium, higher price point. Less so because of the quality, I would say, and more so just because it is more rare and more avant-garde style, so they do charge a higher price point for stuff. The next piece is what I'm actually wearing right now, and this is the hooded silk top. It was $289, and I believe it's 100% silk. Yep, 100% mulberry silk, which is why this was a dream to steam. It was a little bit wrinkled when I took it out of the packaging, but I just ran my steamer over it, and there's just nothing better than steaming silk. It just is so easy. It's so great. And the color of this is really interesting. They call it espresso, but honestly, it's looking more brown, I guess, now that they know the name is called espresso, but I do think it's kind of like a funky, almost army green color. And I'm not gonna lie, when I pulled it out of the package, I was like, how the heck do I wear this? It was like draping really weird, but it does have a hood. And so I knew that helped place the piece. Do I look like Little Red Riding Hood here? That'd be a good thumbnail. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't wear the hood up like this, but if you want it to be really edgy and cool, you could wear the hood up. But again, just a great example of COS, you know, kind of playing around a little bit. I don't not love the hood, not gonna lie. It's pretty chic. It's a very like chic hood. But yeah, I really liked this top, and it also comes with a matching skirt. However, I'm just going to show it to you with just a pair of jeans first because I want you to be able to appreciate the garment on its own, because you guys know that's my rule with sets, that they have to be equally as wearable apart, the two pieces, as they do together. Otherwise, you might as well be a dress. You're just going to wear it together all the time. And I found that to be true with this set, actually, that I could see myself definitely wearing this with beautiful, like my long black skirt from Rue Sophie, I think would look so cute with this. I think my high-waisted Kate trousers would look really good with this. So many things would look good with this top, and it's super, super lightweight, but I absolutely adore the draping. The draping is definitely what makes this unique. I love the neckline. It's kind of like a little boat neck situation. I love the coverage on the arms. You guys know that I love covering like this top part of my arms. So overall, I think this is a really, really gorgeous top. It is very high price point, again, because it's 100% mulberry silk. So you have to let me know in the comments below, because I've been looking back on this and I'm like, oh, it's so good. But like together, the whole outfit's around $600, which is quite pricey. So you really have to let me know if I should keep this or not, because I could 100% see myself wearing this in Paris. It's so, so, so cool. And if you wanted to make it more winter appropriate, you could just put that little like turtleneck, a really light skinny turtleneck underneath with some tights and some boots, and easy peasy. So I'm not worried about it being like too seasonal in terms of being too lightweight for the fall and the winter, but yeah, you guys have to let me know. And then this is the skirt that it goes with. I'm going to show you this on its own first. I will say again, the quality's not like the best with this skirt considering it's $329. It's not lined. And it's literally just like a little elasticated waistband. So I was kind of surprised actually by how the quality was. But the silhouette of this skirt is gorgeous. Again, just like the shirt, I love how it drapes. I love this funky, funky color. I think it looks just as good with like flats or heels, or even, again, my little AD Willa boots that I've been wearing nonstop this fall and winter. I think it looks so good with them as well. So I do think I would actually wear this skirt a lot on its own. And I kind of like that it's got a little bit of like a femininity to it, kind of billows in the wind. It's a little bit different than a lot of my more structured items that I have, but I like that it's still my style. It's very like primitive, nothing too like girly about it. So yeah, guys, I'm really torn because I really do love this set. And I got this skirt also in a size small. I just think it looks very, very cool together, and again would be great in any season, really. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And then the final piece, and what I honestly thought was going to be the piece de resistance and the piece that I originally like jumped for when I saw it on the website, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get this, it's amazing. This is the off the shoulder wool silk dress, and it's so good, you guys, but by the time I ordered it, they only had a size 2 left. And I'm so sad to say that I think the 2 is too small. First of all, I do want to complain a little bit about the construction of the dress. Again, very strange because for this price point, this dress is $429. If they had just put a zipper in it, then I would have felt better about it. The problem is the only way that I could actually get this dress on my body was to slip it over my head, and that always really makes me nervous in terms of getting clothes on or off if the only way that I can get it on or off is like over my head like that. So I was very hesitant because I was just like, I don't know, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable in this. Again, I know I had the wrong size because when I look at the model on the site, it just looks so good on her. I think this is exactly how the size 4 probably would have fit me. I think the size 2 is just too small, but it's made out of this absolutely gorgeous material, that beautiful like double-faced wool that they always make their amazing coats and stuff out of. I also think if I were able to like break open the pockets, again, I didn't because I will be returning this because it's too small for me, but if I could break open the pockets, I think that would also help with a little bit of the pooling and like weird lumpiness that was happening on my hips, because I think part of that is because the pockets were like sewn shut. My other thing that I wish is that they would make this skirt into a top. I am obsessed with this top. If it was a top, I think it's absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And I think it'd be even more wearable and more versatile. I just love the shape, the silhouette. I love how they're playing with trends and with this architecturalness. It reminded me a lot of the stuff I saw on the Kate runway this past season. And yeah, I just think they've done such an incredible job. So I understand why this dress sold out basically instantly, and it's like breaking my heart that I have to return it. But if it doesn't fit well now, it's not like I'm gonna lose weight randomly or anything, so I should send it back, especially because it's quite an investment piece. But overall, the wool on this is so, so beautiful. I love the sheerness of it. I just love everything about this dress. So I hope you all enjoyed that. That was just a tiny little glimpse of a few of the pieces from the runway show. If I still can, I'm sure it's still online, I will link to the full runway show if you want to watch it because it's quite entertaining. It's very good, very high production value. So yeah, I will link that in the description box below, but I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm so sorry again if I broke any of your hearts that you can't get your hands on any of these pieces, but maybe some of you can, so fingers crossed, and let me know if you watch the runway shows every year and what you think of them, and I'll see you guys in my next video.